Alright, so we're back, and this is
Mr.
the Memory Bank and Good Neighbor.
I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Ooh.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Yeah, so we're here to take a look at Kellogg's brain, so as weird as that sounds, but... I wonder if it's actually going to remember me being here before, or be like most of the other missions where anything you've done previously has nothing to do with these characters. Where's Piper? Okay.
Dr.
Well,
Amari?
she's gone.
Yes. Wait. I remember you. The memory inducement. Vault 111, right?
Wow, she actually remembered.
What's this all about?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
Piper in the background all of a sudden, though.
What's this?
So
This isn't a
creepy,
brain.
holy shit.
This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Why is
Mr.
she back there?
Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when
Do I have...
found
Wait,
your
is he
son.
gonna die?
All right, let's do this.
What have I done?
Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Yeah, is he gonna, like, become...
Let's see here.
Okay, Piper... Fuck.
I need you to
creepy.
keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight
Oh my
change in
God,
cognitive
stop.
functions could be dire. Are
What
you
is with
feeling
you?
different?
Pay attention to
A lot of
me.
Flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's
He's
what I
pissed
was
off because I
afraid.
took Nick as a
The
follower.
mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Sure.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Sounds absolutely dangerous, but cool. Oh, excuse me. Blah. Piper just wants to always be in my vision in this episode, apparently.
Initiating brainwave
I'm still here,
migration between
bitch.
the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Okay. All I see is white. I'm waiting.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Oh, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
What? Wait, is this a path? Oh. Oh, why is there like blinking ones that look like they're like things that you get on your eyes?
Remember, you are experiencing
Such
these
a
memories
dummy
as
back
Kellogg.
then.
This may
What did I
prove
know about how the
disorienting at
world
first.
worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
So you grew up in California, because NCR is the new California Republic. If you haven't played New
Dad was
Vegas.
either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Okay. Now what?
I was such a dummy back then.
What do I
What did I
do?
know about how the world worked? I think
Oh.
now
Doesn't
she
seem
wanted
be
me
what
to
we're
kill
looking
him.
for.
I should have.
There appears to be
Instead,
another
I ended up
intact
running
memory
away.
close to you in temporal
I
sequence.
told myself I wanted
Oh
to
my
find
god, shut up.
Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Wonderful.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Alright, skip ahead a little bit to the next memory.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
So, I hear you'll take care of people.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
My god, I didn't want a synopsis of this guy's fucking life. I just want to know where my son is.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather...
Fuck is my
descriptive
water?
of
Holy
our
shit, my throat
operations.
is killing me.
This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Mr.
Get
Badass
on.
over here.
One of these has got to tell us something. We're
Well,
running
you know,
out of
if
brain.
you'd stop bringing me through every stage of his goddamn life.
There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh, you stupid bitch. You brought me back to this one? I don't want to
I'll
relive
try to
this
locate
shit
another memory as
again.
quickly as I can. Please try to remain calm.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
What does that mean? Sounds like
Big
Sean's
heads
pretty
never
important
liked
or
taking
something.
orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
I found another
Oh,
intact
no
memory.
point sticking around for the end of this.
Whenever you're ready.
Here we go. Here we
Is
go.
that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I don't know who he's talking about, but someone's basically in charge of him, so. Unless old man means, can't mean me, but
These days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Institute course.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in...
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Teleports over there. Okay. I guess this is where it ends, or?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
What the fuck? Yo, what?
Bye.
They can like zap each other out of there?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense.
Fuck.
Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance.
Yo,
Let me
that's
pull you out of there.
really
As soon as
sci-fi of them. Well, we'll make it so that they can teleport, because that's totally not a stretch. Wow. Okay.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Piper's like, I'm here. Okay, where did Nick go? I guess he's not.
Dr. Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are
Sure.
you ready to talk about what happened in there?
No.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work?
Scientists. That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Yeah, but...
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak. A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe.
Got my hazmat suit, so...
I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay. Glowing sea, find Virgil in the glowing sea. Well, that's gonna be interesting. I'll totally do that for the next episode. But, I guess we'll go talk to Nick. Where'd the glass go on it? Oh, it's still there. Second there, I was like, this pod's not even open. Wonder if there's anything. Whatever. I'll come back, take a look around. It might be something useful. Nick. There he is.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What the fuck?
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City.
Shit, that's creepy though, I don't know. I guess I'll take Nick.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far.
Might be cool if he starts flipping back and forth between him and Kellogg. Well, alright, the next episode we get to go into the glowing sea, so that's going to be interesting, so keep an eye out for that one, and, you know, if you like this video, subscribe, leave a like, and if you have any questions at all, let me know. As well as check out any of the previous episodes if you haven't watched them, so let Piper go through here first. Thanks for watching.